we'll just.
Welcome to the Weasel. Welcome to the Weasel. Whip out your dicks and shove them in your ass. Welcome to the Weasel with Mike and Jonah. Hey, buddy.
Hey, dude. How's it going?
Pretty good. I'd like to know why you think that fluorescent lights equal poop.
Yes. I'm glad you asked.
We prepared a little bit before this podcast, but
Yep,
and
about 45 seconds worth. All right.
Yep.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. So I'm going to set the scene for you. All right.
Okay.
I'm going to set the scene.
Can you define what a fluorescent light is, by the way?
Fluorescent light. So like those those whitish bluish lights that are in supermarkets,
Like the
and
tube,
malls,
the big tube lights?
The tubes, yeah. They make like big globe ones as well, but yeah, those fluorescent lights, right?
Okay.
So you're walking with your partner. And this applies to anybody who's listening. You're walking with your partner. Hey, maybe even walking by yourself. You got to go to your local store. You know, not a grocery store. You're going to like a Kmart, a Walmart, Big W here in Australia.
So they sell both clothing and groceries.
Clothing and groceries. Yeah.
Okay.
Video games, books,
Sure.
toys, that kind of stuff. Just
like
about anything.
It's like I'm walking right next to you right now. I'm in the Kmart with you.
We're in Kmart right now. You know, we've just entered through the door, sliding glass doors. The smell of various products being sold emanates the air, fills us with a determination to go do whatever it is we've gone there to grab. Say it's killing time because there's air conditioning in there and it's hot outside. Or maybe we've got to find a video game for something that I don't know.
Yeah,
Back in the day before you could get them online, you know?
Dude, I mean, honestly, it doesn't even make sense to not buy a game online anymore. You're just gonna scratch the disc, but then you can't. But then you also can't loan your friends the game anymore. It's
can't loan them the game.
It's kind of a good move by big PlayStation.
It's taken the social aspect out of gaming and replaced it with a much thinner, not as enjoyable social aspect that is online gaming.
Damn, you're right. That's crazy. But you know what I realized? Dude? I don't like going to the grocery store at all.
No.
Like,
and do you want to know why that is?
I think it's just because I'm old now, and like, I don't know. Like, there's other people in there that I don't really care to interact with.
No, it's not those at all, dude. It's because as soon as you walk into those shops, your body starts a process of needing to poop very rapidly.
Oh, I think I just got the equals poop.
Yeah. I
thought you meant like they weren't very good, you know?
Oh, no, they're great lights. They're awesome, dude. They're great. If you're trying to see, man, and it's dark, dude, fluorescent lights, they provide a light for that.
Pretty good.
It's great. It's pretty good for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. As soon as you start fucking walking through these shops, your body starts reacting to the light, needing to poop. Right? It's the combination of the light and the standing idly, I think.
Why would that make sense for like, you don't think Kmart's explored, hey, what light makes people more likely to buy shit?
I don't think it's a matter of wanting them to buy more shit. I think their body starting the process of needing to shit keeps them from standing in one place for too long. So they keep moving through the store. Right?
That's not true,
like
dude.
It's not like you have to shit really bad. It's like you're walking in, your body's like, oh, fucking just uncomfortable, just a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
I gotta shit, dude. Fucking, I better, keep on moving. I don't want to get stuck on the mayonnaise for too long. Doesn't matter if there's 3 different types.
Yeah,
Might
don't
need to shit, dude.
might need to shit, and I don't want to shit here.
No, you
That's
don't
the
want to
other thing.
shit. You do not want to shit at Kmart. Okay, you do not want to shit
No,
at Kmart. And
there's
this is from
almost
somebody who has shit at Kmart. Okay, multitudes of times. All right.
yeah. I mean, dude, most people really just want to take a shit in their own home, which, like, I agree. Like, that's better. Like, that's where you do your best shitting is in your own home.
Yeah, for sure.
But also, there's something to be said for like the skill of being able to shit anywhere. Like, hey, you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna blow it out wherever the fuck I am. Who gives a shit? I don't. I'm all out of shit to give, because I blasted it into whatever vessel is closest near me.
I gave no shits while ridding myself of shits.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. Dude, I wish I could say I was there and like I was just that person that can just fucking demolish and like don't care how loud my farts are. Like just fucking really take my time, like fucking blow it out nice and easy. But if I'm like at work and I have to take a shit, dude, I'm like, fuck, like let me go find the least, likely bathroom for someone to walk in. And then if someone walks in, you're just kind of like holding your shit while they're at the urinal, because you're like, yeah, I don't want to gross them out. It could be, I don't know. I don't need somebody hearing me obliterate a toilet. So I just kind of like sit there for a minute. They take a piss, they leave, and then I continue my shit.
What a strange way of looking at shitting in public. I mean, maybe
I think that's vastly everybody's experience.
Is that the common way of thinking about?
Yeah, dude. I think
toilets?
Except for the most confident shitters among us.
My God, dude. Because I don't know, dude. I do not fucking care. I love it even. I think it's hilarious. But that could be like a culture difference as well, right? So like at my work, when one of us is in the toilet and somebody else comes in, we try our hardest. Yeah.
Yeah, you work with a bunch of like tradies, dude, and they're all trying to like prank and fuck with each other. Yeah. That is not corporate America, dude. Corporate America, like there's people like I don't know other departments, so I don't know who's walking in this bathroom. Could be anybody.
Well, then even more so for it not to matter.
But there's a possibility that I could have to interact with them at some point in the near future.
Do you know what you should do? And this is just coming from, my vast experiences, all right, of using toilets, okay? What you should do is go to somebody else's department, right? Go to their floor. What happened, dude? Did it break?
My mic almost fell off.
Shit.
Sorry, keep going. I'll fix this.
You should go to another department, right? Like go to their floor and use their toilet.
That's what I do.
Oh, right. You actually go to the other floors. So you never shit on your own floor.
I'll shit on my floor, but I'll shit on my floor.
That's nasty,
dude. I'll shit on my floor, but
I'll shit on my floor, dude. Yeah.
Just on the other side of like on the other side of the floor.
Right.
Like if I have to shit, I intentionally don't go to the closest bathroom to me.
Okay.
There is one bathroom that's just like the handicap bathroom. That's just like one toilet. So if that one's down for maintenance all the time, because that's where everybody takes a shit at.
Right. Is there a lot of handicapped people that work in your building?
No.
Dude,
no, we don't believe
toilet,
in it, dude.
King's
toilet. Figure it out. Cripple. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you really need to go to the toilet. Yeah, fucking jump in the elevator, bro. Go to the floor.
But I think every building, especially in Denver, is equipped with handicap toilets.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah,
You never
Denver
know.
Denver didn't fuck around with their infrastructure of for the handicapped. So
No, no. Very good. Good
that's
on them.
good.
Good on them, I say. You
Yeah,
know,
that's good.
it's good. It's a good thing to do. You know,
Yeah,
I
pretty
think
good.
I think public toilets and public water fountains are something that Denver does super well that I've not seen done very well anywhere else that I've lived.
Dude,
To
except for
be
at the
honest with you.
fucking park, dude. If you go to the park on like we have a few like massive parks
Mm,
pretty close to downtown.
yeah.
Um not quite not like Central Park, but like pretty big.
Right.
Um and they just have like porta potties in the summer. Dude, and I went and me and Boris went to the porta potty. Boris is a good friend of mine, friend of the show. And we open it up, dude, and it's like at at the rim, like
Oh
just
no.
shit and piss. And it's like it could only take it like to the point where it was like flowing back into like the urinal little cubby.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah, dude.
no.
And I'm like, why is there not more toilets here?
Yeah. Well, you would think at a park they would have just toilets everywhere because you don't
Yeah.
want people pissing and shitting in the park, you know?
No, dude. And
No.
people do.
Guaranteed they do, dude.
People do that.
Hey, if
Not
you gotta
me.
go, you gotta
I just
go.
added my little bit of piss right on top of the rest of everybody else's.
Nice.
But yeah, Boris was so disgusted that he had to piss and then he could not.
Wow. He like he couldn't even go in there and do it, or like he tried to go in there and just couldn't do it.
I think he stepped in, saw what was happening, and then immediately stepped out.
Far out. Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
and I was like, well, I gotta piss.
Yeah.
So
Couldn't Boris like find a tree someplace?
I think that's what he ended up doing. But like,
Okay.
it's a pretty populated park, dude.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So like
Fuck.
you kind of gotta like go into a bush, and that's what
Yeah.
everybody else is also doing. So
Right. You can like step into a bush and like, oh, get the fuck out of here. It's occupido.
yeah. I don't know. Maybe they'll get that shit together though. But yeah, kind of gross
Maybe.
sometimes.
That sounds gross, dude.
Do you want to hear? You want to hear what something else Boris did the other night?
Sure I do, dude. I sure do.
Yeah. Well, we had our Schmooze Fest,
Yes.
which is I work in a company, and that company sells things to other people. So every year we have a convention of like, hey, how to fucking sell better,
Hmm.
how to sell our shit better in general, sell better, blah 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 blah. But it's also a giant schmooze fest with a lot of boozing as well. These are pent up people, Mike. And the 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 corporate world is kind of a pent up people, but also the sales department of the corporate
Yeah.
world kind of a wild group of people.
Right. Yeah. It seems like it would be a lot of tension just locked inside of you all the time because your whole job is trying to convince people to buy your thing,
Hmm.
which is just like it's a weird concept to wrap your head around, you know?
It's a difficult job,
Yeah.
and they expect you to do it consistently.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you've got
And the more the
numbers
better,
every
baby.
month, dude. Yeah, that's right,
Yeah.
dude. You get more, they expect you to do more. They're like, "Hey, good job."
Which is fine whenever you're doing good,
Mm,
but then shit a couple things don't break your way, some things
mm-hmm,
go not
mm-hmm.
all of a sudden you're having a bad month.
Oof.
Oh, and then you just start getting crushed by the weight of whatever numbers above your head.
Oh no, dude.
Yeah, that's rough.
Uh,
So yeah, kind of a pent up people, and
yeah, yeah.
So like people really let their hair down at these like convention, like they threw a whole like Mario themed party. It was sick, bro. It was
Oh,
I guess the theme was like retro gaming. So they
okay.
had like they set up like different like retro arcade games all around this ballroom and
Whoa.
shit. And then they had like open bars and shit, and people were just getting after it, son. But I did not get after it, dude,
Well, no. No, you're not drinking this year.
because I'm on my what I don't even know what day it is, 12th, 13th day of
Yeah.
sobriety.
Fuck yeah.
And this was definitely my first like big real test, I reckon.
Mm.
But I think it went pretty well. I didn't feel like super inclined. I wasn't like, God damn it, I want to drink right now. For like the
Mm.
entire time. Like there was a couple moments where I was like,
This would be a lot more fun if I could have a couple of drinks.
I'd like a cocktail. But
Yeah.
but for
I'd
the
like
most part,
3
it was
Long
good.
Island iced teas in a bucket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There, and that's the thing too is like like nobody cuts you off, you know. Like people were
No.
just like people were kind of fucked up, dude. Oh, that's where I was getting with this. At the end of it, it's like the party started at like 6, and by like 9:30, that's over. Like the party's ending. Like, hey, you know, wrap it up. But it's only 9:30, so
Right.
everybody's then like, let's go out. And
Just imagine a whole convention of salespeople all
just
traversing on the
hammered,
city at the same
dude,
time. Just
hammered at fucking 9:30. All going to like one bar or one street, you
Oh
know.
my god, dude, that'd be
There was
fucking
there's
wild.
probably a good I don't want to I'm gonna fuck this number up, but it was definitely in like the upper hundreds, probably like
Wow.
600 people at least.
600 people. That's a fuckload of fucking
Fuck,
salespeople,
dude, maybe
dude.
that's not right. Maybe it's less than that. Still, whatever. It's in the hundreds of people.
Dude, even like 200 salespeople traversing into one street of bars is a fuckload of people, dude.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, thankfully, Denver has quite a number of bars downtown, but
Mm.
still, people were like, "Which bar are you going to? Which bar are you going?" Oh,
Yeah,
and then
right.
I just kept hearing the same bar, and I was like, that bar is gonna
Okay.
be insane."
Wow.
Um,
So then what did Boris do?
oh yeah, so we're sitting there, and well, first of all, he got kind of faded at this event himself.
Fair.
Um,
I don't expect anything less.
Well, and he was drinking red wine too, so
Oh, fuck
his
yeah.
mouth was like purple, and then somebody had like bumped into him at some point, so he had like splashes of red wine all over his shirt. Uh,
Hell yeah.
and he's just fucking big eyed, kind of fucked up,
Super
and
lovey dovey, like,
he's like,
"Ooh."
I was like, dude, like I was like, let me give you let me give you a ride home, and he was like, yeah, for sure, for sure. And then we took us forever to leave because drunk people, you know, and you're at like a work thing with a bunch of other people around. People, you're
Mm.
trying to say bye to people, whatever. Um, we get up to the lobby of this hotel, and someone comes up and goes, "Hey, you guys coming out after this?" And I was like, "There it is, just lost them."
Boris is gone now.
When he's like, yeah, like, I'm gonna go. And then they asked me if I'm gonna go, and I considered it for like, I don't know, like I was like, I don't know, maybe like, and like I think I said something like, I don't know, is it? I don't think it'd be worth it or something.
Mm.
And Boris tries to like give me like a playful slap, like come on, shut up, let's go.
Yeah,
But
dude.
but he does not, dude. He like and like I know he didn't mean it, but he definitely did. He hit me like in the neck, like fucking, like kind of hard.
Yeah.
In front of like a lot of people that we work with. And I was like, I don't think I'm going to go.
No, I don't think I'm gonna go. Oh man. Oh, sakes. So did he end up going out with him?
Yeah, no, he did.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, we smoked a bit of weed in the parking lot, and then I was...
You were gone, dude. See ya.
Honestly, I'm curious what happened at that bar, but no, I did not attend the going out after.
No. It's one thing to play arcade games and hang out with a bunch of drunk people when you're not drinking. But going to a bar, dude, is just so stupid when you're sober. It sucks. It's loud. People get riled up in a weird way. You know, it's fun if you can go like play pool, but you know, bar that's about it when you're sober.
Well, and the thing that I realized with this trip, or not this trip, but this week was like, I don't mind drunk people. Like I can hang out while people are drinking. But like super drunk people are really annoying if you're not drinking yourself.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. That I guess that sounds like it makes sense. People are like, "Duh," right now.
Yeah, no shit, dude.
it was something that I realized the very very soon ago.
Yeah, not many moon ago.
No, not many moon ago. I put those pieces together. So
yeah, and as soon as you make that connection, it makes you think about every time you've ever been super drunk, and you're like, oh wow, shit, dude, fucking pretty annoying. And hey,
that's the thing, Mike.
I'm annoying sober, dude.
Mike, and we do this podcast super drunk all the time.
I know, dude. And fucking, you know what? Our views are only good when we are. Nah, that's not true. Our views are just really shit. We got 4 views on this last episode on Spotify.
Oh, that's good.
And we got 0 views on YouTube.
Cool.
Yeah. So our audience is fucking like this, dude. Fucking fucking tight, bro.
Dude. Dude, the problem is that I put this together recently, not many moon ago. Not many moon ago. I enjoy doing this with you. Like this part of the podcast, like the actual recording bit of the podcast. But I fucking hate doing the social media marketing part of the podcast.
Yeah, it sucks.
So I guess this is it, dude. This is all she'll be.
That's fine, dude. That's all right with me, dude. This is what it is. And if you don't fucking like it, you can fuck off.
No,
I'm just kidding. Please don't leave.
A few people from work have please don't go.
Please don't leave. Would you like to come watch another episode with us?
Yeah. There's this guy I work with that he's like a fan, dude. He has listened to multiple episodes. Like he was like, he was another example of like somebody that was super fucked up by the end of it.
Yeah.
Because he was outside having a smoke with us, and then he was trying to compliment me and like us in the podcast. I think you said your name was Micah a lot, but he was trying to compliment me, and then he went on for like a minute, and like I could tell by the way he was attempting to speak that it was like super like trying to tell me how awesome it is, like I am and the podcast is, but it made 0 sense. Like it was just gibberish. Like he was just fucked up to the point where I was like intently listening with like big eyes, and then he goes, "Does that make sense?" And I go, "No, man.
Thank you, though.
I didn't really get any of that." He's
Oh,
like,
that's
"Oh, that's
great.
all right. Sometimes, you know, you need a compliment that don't make sense." And I said, "Yeah." He's like, "Good night."
Dude, how fucked up was he? Must have been fucking just off chops.
Yeah, no, I think he was pretty loaded.
Pretty fucked up. Wow. Well,
He
it
wasn't
actually,
alone.
no. Well, no. It was a whole heap of yous, wasn't it?
Yeah.
A whole like 350 salespeople. All
And they went to another
fucking,
bar.
and they went to the bar
God
afterwards.
knows what happened at that bar.
Dude, I'm really curious. I
Yeah,
wonder
I
if
should have
somebody.
went, huh?
I wonder if they tried to sell something.
Yeah, maybe.
Fuck. Maybe. I don't know. Shitty joke. It is funny because that actually is kind of what the Oddballs thing was. Oddballs leading Oddballs.
Okay, let's hear
Because,
it.
like,
What's that about?
so me and Curly were talking the other day about her work and some of the people that fucking she works with and has worked with over the years. And I was thinking about, like, the types of people that I've attracted into my life over the years. And then, like, the kind of people you've attracted and stuff, and like just this weird network of friends that we have, right? We're like magnets for strange people. You know what I mean?
I think so. And are you saying like we tend to gravitate and to oddballs and oddballs gravitate to us?
I think a lot of it is the oddballs gravitate towards us, as well as us gravitating towards oddballs, and we just collect these little pockets of weird folk. I don't know. That's about it. I fucking lost it.
That's about as far as that theory got.
Wow, yeah, I don't know, shit, dude. I'm not even sure gravity's real. You know what I mean? Like, fucking, how can I say that we gravitate towards oddballs? I don't know. I was thinking about it the other day, and it was like in my own life at work, a lot of what I do throughout the day is helping other people solve their problems. If that makes sense.
Yeah, in a roundabout way, me too.
Right. Which is like, and then it ends up also kind of trickling down into our social lives as well, right? It's like the friends that we gravitate towards, the fucking weirdos that are in our lives. A lot of times when they need help or advice or fucking, I don't know, a pat on the back, they come to us as well, if that makes sense.
I'll give you a pat on the back for sure.
I'll give you fucking always, dude. Always.
If you're a friend of mine and you need a pat on the back, come find me. Unless 100%. Your name is William, then in that case I won't do it.
Oh shit.
Shots I don't know, fired. Dude. I just have to. I don't know why I can't help but like talk shit to him.
Well, he's a bit of a fucking fuckhead, so
he can be a bit of a fuckhead. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I think what it is that like with William he needs me to like he wants that pat on the back so bad. And that's why it's so funny not to give it to him.
Damn, dude, that's fucking mean, eh? Just give him the pat on the back already.
No, dude, he wants it too bad.
Learn to let go, Will. He'll get it then.
Let go of it, dude. I'll give you that pat. Be so
tense, dude.
I'll give you a pat, dude.
That's so fucked up. You want that fucking pat, and you want it real bad, don't you? Yeah, you
do. Yeah. I'll give you a pat. I think what you're referring to is just that most people are boring. Oh. Most people are fucking boring or shitty in some regard, and like I don't even mind if you're a little shitty if you're not boring. Like just have your own idea about something, and don't censor yourself. And odds are we're gonna get along pretty good.
Yeah. So what's your ratio? Like, how shitty can you be to the amount of personality that you have, you reckon?
Yeah, good point. The shitty to
The shitty
interesting ratio
yeah.
does have a crux where
Yeah,
you
you
can.
don't want to go too far, you know?
Yeah,
I mean,
you
there's like some really interesting people out there. I mean,
kind of
fucking
shitty though.
very shitty. I mean,
Yeah,
if you think about it, the most shittiest people in history, I mean, I would sit down with every single one of them just to have a chat. I would like to know, you know?
yeah, but like, would you want to give them a pat on the back?
I don't know if I'd give them a pat on the back. So is that what separates? Is that where the crux is? Like, there's a certain amount of shitty to personality that you still get the pat on the back.
Honestly, my bar for shitty is pretty low. Like, if you're even kind of shitty, I'm
Okay.
not that into you. But I think that's part of being like, I don't know, being like self aware. Like if you can be like, damn, damn, what I just said was kind of shitty, or I just did something kind of shitty.
Hmm.
If you're self aware, then I go, cool, you're good, man. Like, cause we can work, we can talk through things and work on things.
Right.
But if you're just shitty and you think that you're the best, yeah, I don't know, like you don't realize that you're shitty,
Yeah.
you're the worst.
Fuck. You're right. You can't talk to those people about nothing, dude. Not a single fucking
No.
thing.
No, I can't make myself invest any time or energy into someone that I'm like, I think they're just kind of shitty.
And they're shitty and either they know and don't care or they don't even know and refuse to see it. Which one's worse?
Say them again.
The ones that do know they're shitty and
Hmm.
don't care, or the ones that refuse to see that they're shitty at all.
Um,
Because on the one hand, there's intent, right? There's intent to be shitty, even though you know you're being it. But there's still like a path for redemption for those people because they at least know that they are.
can you can you can you know that you're being shitty and not hate yourself?
I think you can do it if you enjoy being shitty.
I don't know, dude. I think at a baseline, you had like if you think that you're being shitty
Right.
to like people to other people, or
Mm.
you have a shit personality and you're dragging other people down with your shitty personality. I think you gotta hate your like you can't love yourself
Mm.
if that's going on. Unless
Right.
you're I don't know, unless your brain broke, Like you like that's like serial killer,
Mm.
like psychopath type level shit.
Yeah, that's pretty shitty. Yeah, yeah,
That's
that's
that's some
pretty
would say
shitty.
the shittiest of all
I don't know
is
many people that are that shitty.
yeah,
Yeah.
to multiple murder other people that you probably didn't do much to you, if
Right.
anything at all, is pretty shitty.
That's real shitty.
That's
That is,
something that
yeah.
this podcast will stand firm on.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You killing people like that? That's shitty, man. Shouldn't be doing that.
Pretty shitty of you
Pretty shitty, dude. Pretty shitty
if
thing to do.
if you go around killing people.
Yeah, yeah.
That I don't know. Then I guess I just described the military as well. Um,
But
Not
man,
if a
they
government says it's okay.
we feel shitty about ourselves though.
Oh yeah, the shittiest.
I think yeah, we hate ourselves more than anybody else. That's why you know nobody can say anything to me that I haven't said about myself, but worse.
Did you ever wrestle with the idea that like we signed a contract and uh with the possibility of being sent into a war to
Mm,
kill other people that you don't know. They
yeah.
just happen to live the fuck over there.
Yeah.
Did you ever wrestle with that?
Um, I think I definitely have. I think I'm very fortunate that I never had to. You
Samesies.
know,
Yeah, me too.
the person I am now would not be that would not be a person. I would be completely different if I had gone and been forced to be, into those situations, of which I signed up for willingly, right?
Mm.
I don't know if like I hold any resentment for myself because I've learned to look at it like the reasons that I joined, it may be misguided, right? Maybe there was a part of me that's like, yeah, fuck yeah, America, fuck yeah, we gotta go over there and fucking, Mostly it was just so that I could fucking get some, free college and go do a cool
Mm.
job, learn a cool job, and hopefully be a cop when I came out, which did not happen. Quite the opposite, actually. But
Yeah, yeah, but you also had to accept I don't know, I don't remember how old you were, but I was 17.
mm,
At 17 years old, I was like, yeah, if the government, the if the place that I'm in wants me to go kill those other people for some reason that I've never
mm,
met, tells me to do so, that's what I'm gonna do.
right. Yeah, but I don't think I can't speak for you, but I don't think that was something I even thought about when I was signing up. It wasn't
Dude,
something that was at the forefront of my mind. I wasn't thinking about, yeah, I'm gonna have to go kill some people in another country, blah blah blah. Um, I don't know that I had that attitude about deployments at that point anyway, because I've got an uncle who was in the military. He's got friends that were in the military. I've got friends that were in the military well before I went in.
hmm,
I kind of had a pretty good grasp of what was going on, so I don't even think I was worried about getting sent. I think I was more worried about not getting sent, right? I was more thinking like, fuck, I'm gonna miss out on getting to go and fucking drive around in the desert in Afghanistan or something like that. Again, glad I didn't have to go do that.
yeah, me
Right?
too,
Don't get me wrong.
dude.
But
That's interesting you say that because like I came from um like I went right out of high school, right? So like I didn't have time for any of my friends to go. So and then I also like there's not a lot of I think I'm the only person in my family that went to the
military.
military at all. Besides like my grandfather who died before I was old enough to like fucking I don't know anything.
Right.
Um so I think I went into the military with a much more like romanticized idea
Mm,
about what it is and what it I don't know how things are gonna go
right.
than you did because like I only had like TV and movies
Yeah.
and my recruiter pretty but you
Yeah.
know how that shit goes.
The lying bastard that he was.
You know how that shit goes.
Oh fuck yeah. Yeah.
Those guys are the best salesmen on the planet, dude.
I definitely think like my opinion of war and politics and life was very much developed and shaped by my time in the military, but probably not the way that most people would think it is that haven't been in the military. And I think this applies to a lot of people that we're in. Is you go in, you see how not efficient everything is run by the government. And it becomes very clear to you that the reasons that we're doing these things and going to these places and are in these countries, whether it's being deployed or just being stationed overseas, is probably pretty stupid. And even if it wasn't a stupid thing to do, it's being run by stupid people. Right?
Hmm.
So
Yeah, I
you're
think that's fair.
so like that patriotism changes, right? It turns from like most people would think that when you're in the military, you're like, fuck yeah, we're fucking war fighters, son. We're gonna fucking go over there. We're gonna blow some shit up. Maybe we said shit like that. I don't fucking know. But when you get out, you don't hold on to that. By the time you get out, well, especially by the time you're done processing out, you realize it takes 3 months to just check out of the military when it took you 1 day to sign up. Right?
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
horse shit, right? You're like, by the time
Well,
you're done with that, you're like, what the fuck,
I
dude?
mean, it's also by the time you understand the gravity of what it is,
Yeah.
you signed a contract, dude,
Yeah.
that you can't quit or you go to jail.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? what the fuck did I do?
Yeah. You didn't sign up for Little League, bud.
And by the way, you know all those rights that you have? The Bill of Rights?
Yeah.
You like that? Yeah, well, doesn't really apply to you no more.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, fuck.
What? But why though? Because you volunteered to sacrifice yourself, so you don't have any more rights.
Well, and dude, that was the other part of me saying that I like romanticize it in my head, dude. Especially joining the Marines, like I thought there was a real chance that that I would die, and like as like a 17-year-old, I don't know, like thinking, like very shortly, like in that same era, like I also thought, you know, like you're invincible,
Right.
and then I'm also like thinking about this notion of like combat and like not only like myself dying, but having to kill another person. Yeah, it really blossomed into like a big idea in my mind. I think I even said like I made something up in my head of like if I had to kill somebody, like I would get like a tattoo of like something to do with that person as like
Jesus Christ. A little
as
fucking,
like a I don't know, like a little like, hey, like I don't
like a
I don't know you,
keepsake.
but I ended your life. Like I
Right.
think it's I don't know. Like I'm telling you, like I really romanticized it in my head before
Yeah.
I knew what it was.
Like getting the little check marks on your arm.
No,
For
not
every
like
person you've
a
killed.
kill count, dude. But like I don't know. Like if the guy
This person
was
had blonde hair, so I got a Tweety bird tattooed on my armpit.
yeah, like I don't know. Maybe if there was anything distinguishing about the person
Right.
that I hypothetically was going to shoot to death, I would do that as a
think you're
way
gonna
to like I don't
kill
know
a-
honor the sacrifice or something. I don't know.
Kill a fucking clown, dude. You get a clown tattoo. Fuck. What's that? Yeah, I killed a clown in Afghanistan. One in a million, dude.
Shot at me first, you know.
Yeah, weird. What a weird way of looking at it. It's funny you say that because like there was one time I was watching that movie it's with fucking what's his fucking name, Mel Gibson, and they were in Vietnam, and it was that really bad one. They were on that hill. They dropped in with helicopters, and then fucking they just got surrounded by Viet Cong or something. I don't know. Fucking crazy movie.
I don't know.
A lot of people die in it.
Is that like Hamburger Hill or something?
Something like that. Yeah, I don't know. Something
Okay.
fucking horrible. And I was sitting there watching it. My mom comes in. Like, oh, what you watching? Like, oh, just this. You know, Vietnam. She's like, oh, yeah, it's pretty gruesome. I was like, yeah, I wish I could have gone there. What the fuck, dude? You know, why is it that
Yeah.
as like little men that we think like, yeah, I wish I could have been there. I wanted to go to that war.
I think it's something
Fucking crazy.
I don't. It is pretty nuts, but like, dude, there's something in. I think. I mean, and maybe this is just this is a bad data sample because obviously we both decided to be Marines and do this. So
Yeah,
maybe this
right.
is different
Yeah,
than
yeah.
the general population of men. But
Okay.
I feel like there's something in men that like you want to conquer. Like you want like there's a drive to like I don't know, like conquer and dominate. Like play this game of I don't know. Like maybe it is like we gamify it more in our heads.
I think maybe it's just a natural thing, isn't it? Men want to be warriors and stuff. Do you think
Yeah.
there's enough like healthy outlets for men to be competitive and learn healthy competition and stuff like that? Do you think there's enough?
I don't know. The way you structured that question was like, is the government doing enough? And
No,
I
not
don't know if it's a
necessarily the
government
government.
problem, but
I don't think the government can fix it. I mean, I just mean like in general, because like to me anyway, it seems like a lot of those things are starting to get less, right? It's more difficult to get into that stuff, right? Say like many moon ago, if you wanted to do boxing as a kid, you could just go sign up for boxing, no worries. There's heaps of boxing gyms, right? And there's still lots of boxing gyms. It's just now, if you want to be a boxer, it's because you're going to go on to be a boxer. And so everybody that's doing boxing is fucking training to do fucking boxing. They're not just going to fucking learn how to box and enjoy the weekend, you know? It's like fucking, you're spending lots of money because the gyms are expensive to get into, and you're paying it because you're going to go do some fucking boxing. Same as scouts here. I don't know if you ever did scouts in the States, but scouts here has gotten really expensive.
Well, that's the thing, too, is that, like, it prices out poor people.
Right.
Poor men, particularly.
Right.
Who are more prone to, I don't know, violence or fucking crime or whatever the fuck. But you're right. I mean, there is a bit of there's a cost barrier to like access to these outlets. A lot of times, like that was why I never played football growing up because there was like an equipment cost that you had to pay, and it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't even that much, but for like our trailer park living, you know, it was like a few $100 is like kind of out of the question.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was like why I never played football growing up. And then I ended up joining sports that were like, oh, I need $40 for this uniform.
Yeah.
You know, and it was like cross country, and I was just
a pair of tennis shoes.
Yeah.
you pick them up and
Right.
steal them from an op shop. Yeah. No, I know what you mean. Like, it was the same. I think like our uniform costs at the school I went to were pretty low, but I never did too many sports a year, right? So I did soccer and football, but I didn't do them with the same year, right? And then I did wrestling for a bit. I did track for a bit, but again, all those are like really low cost as well, like you just said.
Yeah.
I mentioned wanting to do Boy Scouts to my mom a couple of times growing up, like sporadically through my childhood. And it was the same back then as it would be now. It's way too expensive.
How much is it to join the Boy Scouts?
So, dude, me and Kiera Lee actually looked this up yesterday for here, right?
Okay.
So, like, there's two series of payments, right? There's two terms of payment. You've got the first 6 months of the year and the second 6 months of the year, something like that.
I'm gonna look it up. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm gonna look it up for the States real quick as you explain.
Okay. Yeah. So like the closest one here, I think it was like you had to pay 390. Was it 390 for? Oh, now I'm fucking these numbers up. I should have wrote them down. They're on my phone. It was like 190 to pay for your membership, and then it was like 89 for fees, and then it was like another $90, and then it was like it had like two sub fees as well, and it ended up being like almost $400 for a term or something like that. It was something crazy.
How long's a term?
6 months. But that's not counting the uniforms for the section and the excursions, right? So the money you have to pay to go do the camps and the hikes and the stuff like that. So yeah, it ended up being really fucking expensive.
How much is scouting? So joining, just the cost to join, can be $250 to $600 a year.
Fuck's sakes, dude.
And
that's crazy.
That's just the membership fee. There's other costs, uniform fees, scout handbook fees, dues required by your local troop, special activity fees, council fees. So yeah, I bet it's well over $1,000 a year.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets to be really fucking expensive, dude. Really expensive.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, back to your question though, like, yeah, I think there is a bit of like, dudes wanna be wildin'. Like, I think there's definitely like, there was, especially when I was younger, dude, like when I was like super just fucking amped and I'm joining the military, I was ready to destroy.
Yeah.
For sure. Which is like, if you're running a military, that's what you want.
Yeah, 100%.
You want those motherfuckers.
Yeah, people that have glorified what it means to be in the military and are just amped up and ready to fucking
I'm
kill
poor,
some people.
dude. I'm poor too, so I don't have any. Where's my outlets? We talked about that.
No outlets, dude. Also, no job prospects when you grow up, dude.
No,
What are you gonna do?
dude.
Pay for college out of pocket, bro? Fuck that, dude.
Can't do that. I don't know how.
No
Sounds
money.
hard.
No money sounds hard, dude. But you know who got money? Uncle Sam got money, dude.
Uncle Sam does have some money, dude.
Uncle Sam got money, and Uncle Sam got some motivated individuals just like yourselves who will guide you through the way. They'll guide you through the whole 4 years of your life, and you'll hate every second of it, except for those little kernels of enjoyment that you get out of it.
Did you ever? And you're probably a bad example of like what I'm about to ask, but did you ever have your moments of like, fuck, dude, maybe I do re-enlist?
Yeah, for sure, dude.
But
for
like,
sure.
I kept them pretty at bay. I was like, yeah, I could do this. Get a pension and stuff. I'd retire by the time I'm 38. Like, that sounds pretty good. And then I went, but man, this has been a lot of bullshit. Like a lot. Like so much bullshit I've had to deal with.
Yeah.
That no. And I just nod myself out of it,
Yeah, for sure. So when I was in California, obviously I ended my service there, and I had a Staff Sergeant Carballo, dude. He was awesome, man. He helped us out a whole heap. He fucking came in, fucking guns blazing, changed all this shit, got us to fucking do all this stuff with the fucking facilities around and everything. He was awesome. Yeah, he was a great leader. Coming up to the end of my service, dude, and he's like, "Oh, so Mike, and he always called me Corporal Mike, and are you going to re-enlist?" Yes. I'm like, nah, probably not, Staff Sergeant. I've got some other stuff I want to be doing. Oh, you do really good. You go EOD? You could go EOD, Mike, and you go, and EOD is real cruisy, be fun. You can just retire from there. You'd be great. You'll be a gunnery sergeant in no time. I'm like, oh, no, Staff Sergeant, that's all right, But I mean, he was in my ear for like 2 weeks, dude. So hey, I was like, all right, I'll do a packet up. I'll do a packet, see what they offer.
You did a packet.
Did a packet, dude.
I didn't even fucking do it at all, bro.
Bro, I did a packet. I did a packet, and I was like, I'll see what they offer me, and then I'll just get out. Which isn't how it works, by the way. Which is what they told me I could do, but it's not how it works.
Well, if you get the packet, they're like, this is you accepting.
Yeah. You are signing this now. But, dude, stroke of luck, dude. It was a hot, sizzling day in California. I mean, it was fucking windy, blowing dust everywhere, fucking hot. And it was probably like the day before or the same day I was going to go fucking finish off that packet, right? And we had this fucking bullshit formation right after, I think it was before lunch, we're sorry. It was like the whole company had to line up out in front of the fucking company office. It was just, and we were out there for like fucking an hour and a half, dude. They had to let us go to lunch super late. We fucking only got like a tiny bit amount of time to go grab some food, come back, because the whole formation ran through lunch, right? It was so fucking long. And it was literally just fucking one promotion, but they couldn't find the guy who was getting promoted. And that's why we were there for so long, right? And he was off fucking around. He was like, I think because we were in 62 area, and he was like at fucking the main camp in Pendleton, like the North Gate or whatever, the fucking southern, I don't know, wherever. He was long gone, right? And so they're like calling him like, hey, you need to get the fuck up here. Like, they didn't just call the formation either. They just fucking stood us out there and waited till he got there. And we're all just kind of like, this is fucking hot, dude. We're worried about people passing out. Like, it's just like dusty, dude.
Sizzling.
Fucking shit, hey. And I was like,
Nah.
That's a sign
Nah,
from
nah, nah,
God
nah,
if
nah,
ever
nah, nah,
I've
nah,
seen one, dude. No, thank you. I don't need this every fucking month for the next fucking, what is it, like fucking 16 years. No, thank you. I'm good. So
Yeah.
I did not do that. And then I almost got fucking thrown in the brig and lost all my benefits nearly. That was
Now,
pretty cool too.
now
That's
that's a good story, Mike. And
that'll cinch it for you right there.
yeah. Yeah, no, dude. Like people would ask me, and then I'd just be like, going to college, and they're like, all right, whatever. Like that was the only thing that satiated the people that were
Yeah.
like the higher ups that wanted you to reenlist. They'd be like, where you going?
Yeah.
I'd be like, going to and I was also kind of a shithead.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't a very good Marine, you know. But like, uh, and that's not to say like I was a bad person or I was unenjoyable to be around or I didn't do my job.
Those things have very little to do with being a Marine, though.
Yeah, I did all those things.
Yeah.
But like I wasn't as like motivated or rah about the whole thing in general.
Yeah.
And people noticed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people saw that in me, and they were like, "Enjoy college."
Yeah. Right. Have a good time. You'll do great out there.
Yeah,
Away. You'll do great away. Just go, please. Oh, that's funny, Has. Yeah, man. I'm glad I didn't stay in. I'm glad I went in though. I would never change that. I think if like I had all the knowledge I have now and was like zoop, straight back into my body back then when I was like fucking maybe like 18 just graduating high school, would I do anything different? I'd probably do some things different, but I think I would ultimately still join at the exact same time as I did because I want to see all my buddies, dude. I want to go re-experience those few years that I had in Japan because that was fucking honestly like one of the most extraordinarily emotionally complex periods of my life that I think I've ever experienced in my entire life. Right, like the highs and the lows were so fucking deep and tall. You know, it was just, and obviously it was like a lot of the alcohol abuse and the food and the exercise and the sleep and just everything combined into this crazy like
and
roller coaster.
you're also like in your early 20s, you know.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, formative years, bro.
yeah, dude. Oki was definitely like a crazy experience. But I'm fine leaving it where it's at.
Yeah, oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
in the past, that's where that belongs.
That was a thing that happened. Learned a lot. Glad it's over there though.
Don't need to chase it. Yeah.
Nope, not trying
don't
to
want
get
that
it back.
now.
No,
Can't have it. Matter of fact.
no, do not want it now. Thank you. I'm too tired.
I'm much too tired for that.
I'm too tired to be fucking doing any of even half of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've thought about the concept of like wanting my son, if I had a son, to join the military, even though like I know how fucking shitty it was.
Yeah.
But like there, like you said, dude, like the experience of the highs and like the super high highs and the super low lows and everything that comes with it in between was like a very formative point in my life that I think overall for me did a net positive.
Yeah.
That is not the case for everybody that joins the military. But for me, it was overall a net positive. Like I'm glad that I did it. But then so now I'm like, okay, like I'm hopefully I'll be in the concept of like providing a better life for my kid than I got.
Yeah.
So ideally, my kid would have options. But I didn't really have any options. So that's why I kind of did it. But
Right.
yeah, I'm curious how I'd feel if like my 16-year-old, 17-year-old son came up to me and was like, I'm thinking about the Marines, you know, like you did. And I'd be like, fuck, I don't know how to advise you at this moment. This is a very crucial moment, and I don't know what to say or do.
Dude, just refer him to Uncle Mike and dude, I'll set him straight, bro. Because, dude,
Yeah,
don't you
and
think?
what's it gonna mean? Like, I don't know.
Don't you think
I
that
probably
it
would
would
tell him to
be
talk to you.
a little bit funny,
Yeah.
right? To have him
Yeah,
go in
dude.
thinking it's gonna be fucking awesome, you know?
Pretty funny.
It'd be pretty funny. He gets there, he's like, "This fucking sucks. What the fuck? Oh, fuck.
Dad? What the fuck did you? What the fuck is this? And I'm like,
You
yeah.
yes, good, good.
Pretty weird, isn't it? Kind of shitty.
Kind of shitty, pretty weird, pretty fucking strange. There's a lot of oddballs there, and someone's got to lead them.
But see, but like that's kind of what I mean is that like I kind of would want that
Yeah,
for my kid in a way, you know.
yeah.
But
It
then I also
really,
go, okay, how about not? And you just fucking do other shit and
yeah.
join fucking the basketball team. There's your camaraderie or whatever the fuck you need. You
Not the
know,
same, bro. It's not the
it's not.
same.
It's
Not the
definitely not.
same. You make a lot more money playing basketball, though. um, yeah. Wow. I don't know. I think as soon as you go into the military, there's 4 years where you're losing the opportunities to do the other shit. Right? There's so much shit you cannot do while you're in the Marines or any military branch for that matter.
Yeah.
But one thing you can do is fucking go to college while you're in, which I wish I would have done more of, even if it was just like a course here and
I
there.
tried, dude. I did. I got
Yeah.
I did like 2 college classes while I was in, and it ended up
Yeah.
being super annoying.
Yeah, it was annoying. We
It
had
was
drinking to do, bro.
dude, it wasn't even the class itself. It was like the class would sometimes interfere with work if there was like a field day going on.
Yeah.
And I'd have to go to class and then come back, and then I'd be getting yelled at because my room wasn't clean. And I'm
Right.
like, I was at the
I was at
school
college.
over there,
Yeah.
and they're like, we don't care about that.
Yeah. Should have
And
cleaned your
I
room
don't
the
know.
day before, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, no, dude, it doesn't quite work like that. And if anything, it was really annoying trying to transfer credits from like a bunch of different places.
Oh yeah, true. That would make sense. Yeah, that would be fucking super annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it boils down to what kind of preparation or preparational childhood you provide to your kid, right? Are you giving them the tools necessary for them to get through the lows to still be able to experience the highs? Are they going to be like a resilient person when they get to that point? Because if they are, I think doing 4 years in the military is probably one of the best things they could do. Because the only people that I really see that didn't take away from the military a net positive are the ones that became super absorbed by the lows. We know the people I'm talking about. Not going to name names, but their whole identity was, oh my god, this sucks. It sucks so bad. It's like, yeah, we all know it sucks. It sucks. Fucking part of it is just getting over it. You know, you just gotta fucking do. Yeah, it's gonna continue to suck. You've got fucking 2 years, 9 months, 15 days, 17 hours, 45 minutes, 37, 36, 35, 34 seconds.
I've told you this before, but I remember one of my top moments of dread in my life. Like a pure form of dread that I felt was the day I got to Okinawa. Like I'd already been through fucking boot camp. I went to MCT, which is just another mini fucking boot camp.
Yeah.
Then I went to my schoolhouse in the fucking freezing cold in Missouri,
Hell yeah.
which you also just get treated like shit the whole time.
Hell
And then
yeah.
I finally got to the fleet, dude. I finally got to, now I'm a real Marine. I'm gonna go do my job day in,
Fuck
day
yeah,
out.
dude.
That's what I'm gonna do. I get to Okinawa and just immediately. By the way, I got there in like the middle of summer too, so
Right.
it was that dog shit sweltering heat you talked about earlier.
Yeah.
And I was wearing like dressed up in like my full alphas, which are like for those of you that don't know, it's like a think like a suit, but like a very particular kind of suit. It's made out of wool.
Yeah, you're wearing a
Uh,
woolen sport coat with a very tight belt as
yeah,
well, and a
yeah.
tie.
Oh,
And
and
it's
by the way, and everybody immediately hates you because you're a boot and you're new.
yeah, because you just got there. So obviously you're the one. You're the reason that their life sucks at that point in time. It's
Yeah,
your
and
fault.
they have an outright damn near obligation to be mean and rude to you.
Right. Fucking boot, dude.
So
Fucking get over it,
dude,
dude.
I have two giant sea bags that I'm carrying, which are they're like
The same,
fucking
the same color as you as well.
yeah, dude, the same color as me. They're probably my sea bags were probably like I don't know, probably like 70 to 80 pounds a piece
Yeah.
because they're filled with all of my uniforms and all of my shit that I like. That was all you're allowed to bring is two sea bags, which are like I wish I still had one, dude. I'd probably buy another one, but I definitely threw mine out.
I've got three of
Um,
them still, dude. They're great.
yeah, you can fit a lot of shit in them.
I've got
Think
a
of them like
Christmas tree in mine, dude.
a big tube bag
Yeah.
that's kind of waterproof.
It's a big old canvas duffel bag that only opens at one end.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
So I got two of those full of shit, and they drop us off at the shop, which is not that close if you're wearing a wool suit and carrying two 80-pound bags.
Oh yeah, the PX up there at the top of the hill. You have to walk all the way down it, pretty much, and across the road. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, dude, and I was I was already dying. The corporal who was like guiding us had to take my sea bag at one point,
Whoa.
and he let me know about it too, because I was too slow.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm fucking dying here, and so he like took one of my sea bags for me.
Yeah.
But even then, still, I had one fucking sea bag, and I was still like, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Get in the barracks, which looks dilapidated as fuck.
Yeah.
Like it's not a pristine environment by any means. It's just it's kind of a shithole.
Yeah.
And go to the room, get in the room, sit down, and I'm just like so overwhelmed. And then we go to turn on the light and realize that there's no light switch. We were like, huh? And then I look up, there's no overhead light. There's no light built into the room. There's just one lamp.
Yeah.
And then I go to turn the lamp on, dude. I want to say the lamp was busted because I had to go find another lamp.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And dude, I just remember sitting back down at that moment and like looking around this fucking shithole of a room and just thinking like, wow, I really fucked up. that pure moment of dread, dude. Like I still remember it. That's probably the most I've ever felt it.
Wow.
I mean, it wasn't that bad, you know. I made friends. Fucking, you get used to it.
Yeah.
Whatever. Blah 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 blah. But
You get
at
over
that
it,
moment was like a very low point for me in my entire life.
It feels like the whole world's closing in on you. Like, oh, I got really fucked up, dude. This is not good. Walls are coming in. Like, no support either. Everybody
And
you
by
can
the
ask for
way,
help just yells at you.
by the way, I'm only 9 months in to a 4-year deal.
Hell yeah. I think my moment, there was a moment where it was in the schoolhouse, and it was like towards the end of the time we're there, and it was pretty fucking cold out then as well. It was snowing and shit. It was middle of winter as well. And because we were there around the same time, I think we just missed each other a little bit.
Yeah, I think you beat me by like a month, maybe.
Yeah, a month, maybe month and a half tops.
Mm-hmm.
But so we were in the barracks one night, and there was a commotion, and I go out, and fucking Kent and some other dude had gotten in a fist fight in their room, right? And so I had to take the fucking bloody dude. I had to take him down to the fucking the duty hut because he was bleeding. I had to take him down there, and I'm like, oh yeah, they got in a fucking scuffle or whatever. And I didn't say shit. I don't fucking care. And they're like, oh yeah, he fucking hit me. And then Kent's like, nah, he slipped. I'm like, oh yeah, who are you gonna believe, you know?
Yeah.
But it's funny because like I ended up having to take fucking what's his nuts to. I had to pretty sure I can't remember if we got a cab or we had to walk there. But it was a fucking, maybe the duty drove us, but we had to go all the way to the hospital, like the med center over there in Fort Leonard Wood. And I had to sit there with him all fucking night, dude. He was like in there getting looked at and stuff. I was there fucking all night, bro. It was probably happened at like 10:30, 11 o'clock. I didn't get home back to the barracks until fucking probably 5, maybe 6. When everybody's getting up to go fucking like
work out.
Go work out, and that's where I went, dude. Straight over to go start working out, dude. Didn't have a fucking choice in the matter, did I? And I was like, dude, this fucking sucks. I feel fucking, because you have to go out and stand in formation in the parking lot. It's fucking cold. Everybody's wearing their sweats on sweats, you know.
So cold,
dude. Beanies,
by the way,
gloves. Everybody's fucking.
I can tell you another top moment in my life of the coldest I've ever been was at that fucking army base in the middle of Missouri. But yeah, go on.
Yeah. Well, that was it. Like that was just like I was standing there. I was fucking cold. I hadn't got any sleep. I'm tired, and fucking Kent got a full night's sleep, didn't he? Because he fucking
the guy that did the punching.
Yeah, he got a full night's sleep, didn't he? Because he was fucking, he went to bed as soon as we left. Fucking whatever, dude. No straw off his back. And he was talking some just mad shit to me the whole time. Like, oh, you fucking probably told him, I fucking hit him. Just like, I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. This dude's been following me since boot camp. I just want him to go away. Fucking, I just had that moment of like, fucking so tired, sore, cold. That was one of my big low moments. And then he followed me all the way to Japan, and not just to Japan, but the same unit I was in Japan. Yep. Fucking 9th ESB, same MOS, same everything.
Dude. Kent was a real problem for you. I mean, he was kind of a problem for everybody, but for you in particular. Dude was a real problem for you.
People always came and got me to go fucking take care of him. I don't fucking take care of him. Oh, he's fucking calling for you. I don't fucking care, dude. Call for somebody else. I'm fucking tired of it. I've had enough. I've had it up to here with this shit.
Yeah.
But Kent's one of those ones where he just couldn't figure it out. And maybe he's doing better now. I don't know. Hope so. But I hope he's figured something out. But
you finally got him off your back, eh?
I don't fucking talk to him. I don't fucking talk to him at all, dude.
Right.
It fucking feels light and breezy, dude.
Dude, some people you got to cut out, man.
Hey, dude,
You can't have that nonsense around.
you gotta move on. You gotta grow, and that's what we're all trying to do. And hey, some people inhibit that. You know, some
Mm-hmm.
people inhibit that in themselves. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of potential in a lot of people that I know, and they just can't fucking figure it out. They cannot fucking pull their head out of wherever it is and just take a step back and like, oh fuck, I need to change this.
I think what it is some people just stop trying to figure it out. And I think that's back to how we started this conversation. That's how you get to be kind of shitty.
Yeah.
Like if you just stop trying to figure out your own bullshit, if you're like, you know what? This is it. This is me. I'm never gonna change. Never gonna try to figure out how I can be better or be better to other people. I'm stop trying that.
Yeah.
That makes you kind of shitty.
Right. It does.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then that shittiness spreads, inevitably spreads. Either to the point where people become shitty because of you, or they don't talk to you anymore because they don't want to get your shitty on them. Because nobody wants to fucking shake hands with somebody that's playing with shit. All right, it's just the way it is, dude.
Yeah, recently on back-to-back evenings, I took a shower, and then washed real good, dude. Mind you, like I'm a good washer. Don't think I'm not.
I would never think that.
But then I get out of the shower and I grab my white towel, and I go to dry off my butthole, and then I pull back a slightly shitty towel.
Oh.
Yeah, and I go, don't want shit on my towel, even a minute amount.
Yeah.
So I have to put it away. You know, I'm gonna put it in the laundry to be washed.
Right.
Janie she was like, no, like it's kind of wet, like we leave it out. And I was like, yeah, it has a little bit of shit on it. She was like, okay, maybe
What's going on with you? Are you all right?
Don't do that. But also, like, I guess I'll bleach it. And I was like, thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then the next night, dude, I did it again. A fresh towel, mind you. And then I have to be like, hey, honey, you remember, you know.
Remember how yesterday when I got some shit on the towel? Fuck off, bro. Are you serious?
Yeah, dude. No, I'm serious. And I was like, I kind of got a bit of shit on that towel. But this time, actually, I didn't tell her. This time, I just like put the towel in the laundry basket. And then a couple days later, she was doing the laundry. She's like, I know she just threw your towel in here. Like, you know, I asked you not to do that. And I was like, I got a little bit of shit on it. Yeah.
Are you all right, bro? What's going on with you,
dude? The third night, mind you, third night, I got in my asshole that time. I was like, I can't. Two was too many shitty towels back to back.
Yeah.
One, you go, I don't know, maybe you just didn't. All right, everybody gets one shitty towel. Two's a bit much. 3 though is completely
that's
unacceptable.
Dude.
Yeah,
that's nonsense. Bro.
That's unacceptable. So yeah. Whenever I took a shower the other night, I very much I got into my asshole a bit with the soaps, which is probably not what you want.
Sticking fingers up there.
Making sure that like not only the door, like the outside of the door, but like the side of the hinges, like the hinge side of the door. Also,
cleaning the door
also no
frame.
shit on that.
No shit on there.
before I grab a towel and then butt floss.
Yeah. Is that how you dry your ass as you butt floss?
No, I don't actually butt floss. I just turn around and fucking do like one swipe through my butthole area.
Right.
And then I look at it. I'm like, did I get shit on this? Okay, no, good.
I've got some
shit on this.
I've
No,
got
good.
some questions, if that's all right.
Yeah. I don't know what you could possibly have a question about. I think I explained things very clearly.
Well, like you did, yes, very clearly. Thank you. World building is your one of your strengths for sure. Felt like I was there. I was there watching you floss your butt with the towel.
Jenny says that I sometimes take a while to get to the point of a story, and I go, no, that's what telling a fucking good story is.
Yeah,
And
right.
especially if you're doing it comedically, you've really got to set it up.
Yeah. You don't want to just fucking blurt some shit out. If you don't
She
know
gets
what you're
she gets
talking
a little impatient with my world building sometimes.
about. I just have to get over it, dude.
Yeah, like, get a sense of humor, you dumb bitch.
Yeah, go read a fucking book.
Just kidding. I love you to death, honey. I would never say that about you.
No, of course not.
You have a couple questions?
Yeah. So, all right, first question, because you said you do one swap of your butt to dry off your ass, and then you noticed you had shit on your towel. How, like, was it like a skid mark? Was it like just a chunk of shit? Like, what are we talking?
Not a chunk. That's insane.
Okay, not a
like
chunk.
I did clean, but like I don't know. I guess just like if you have a white anything and you get a little bit of something on it,
Right.
it
shows.
leaves a bit of a sign.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't even say skid mark status. Not even that severe, but enough to where on a white towel you see it.
Yeah. So did you then get back in the shower and rinse out your butt again, or did you use toilet paper, or did you just throw caution to the wind, and be like, got it with the towel, sorted?
Got it with a towel.
Fucking hell,
100%.
Right.
I already sacrificed the towel, dude. I don't need to.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Sorted, dude. All right. The second night, did you consciously make an effort, like thinking, all right, I'm not gonna fucking shit on my towel this time. This is gonna be heaps better, or did you be like, that can't happen again?
No, dude, I thought it was a complete outlier of an event.
Wow.
I was like, well, keep in mind, I've been drying my asshole after a shower for a large portion of my life with next to no issues.
Right.
So I was like, that was just a weird turn of events. Didn't even think about it, dude. Dried off my asshole again, and then I saw it, and I was like, no way. 2 in a row? That's a bit much.
That's fucking heaps, dude. That's fucking. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, and then last night I was farting up a storm, and at one point Jenny was assembling a chair in our living room, and she eventually asked me for help with the chair, and she's laying on the ground, and I can't help but, like, you know, if you're laying on the ground and you're asking me for help, I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna teabag you a little.
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna take my nuts and you know, put it on or near your chin.
Yeah.
As
close to.
But
shoulder.
I'd forgotten that I've been like ripping them, dude. Absolutely ripping them. And then she like catches a whiff and she's like, "Oh my god." Like, she's like, "That's the worst thing I've ever smelled." And like I was going for like a playful, you know, classy, some would say.
Yeah.
You know, just a like little ball touch, and then you move on with your task. But I didn't realize that my mud butt was something fierce. And then I just squatted over my wife's face.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Ooh, she's gonna think I'm sexy. She's gonna think
and
I'm
she just gets
sexy.
a humongous whiff of shit.
That poor girl.
Dude, I was like, oh yeah. I was like, I'm sorry, honey. I was not trying to make you smell poop this evening, but I did,
Fucking
and that's my bad.
Oops.
Dude, I've had a little too much little too much poop stuff going on lately. What's going on? I shit the
also have
bed
had
not long
a
ago.
lot of
Go
poop
back
stuff going
go
on.
back like 3
Yeah.
episodes, and I'll tell you about the time when I shit the bed.
Funny.
Yeah, I got a lot of poop stuff happening.
Yeah, it seems like your continence has maybe
I
been
think so.
fucked up. I don't know.
I'll be 30
Sure,
this
dude.
year.
Is this how it starts, dude? You shit the bed because you took a bunch of prune juice. Yeah, that makes sense. Then you just start shitting other times as well. Not
Dude,
a lot.
it's gotta be how it goes. By the way,
Right.
Because
Right.
like an old man with incontinence.
He doesn't just go from
They've
not
been
shitting to
they've been
just
shitting good
heaps.
for a lot of their life. They were shitting perfect,
Yeah.
and now just starts slipping.
One day, dude, it just gets a little bit too relaxed.
There's a little more shit on the towel than there used to be.
Never used to be any. Any's a lot. Now there's more.
Now there's just a little bit. Dude, yeah, you're right. This does go in stages. You're right.
Yeah. Someday you'll be walking along and you might even think to yourself, why not just shit my pants?
Oh, man. I wouldn't like that. But maybe I'm out of my mind, at that point. So shit your pants, whatever.
Have you ever thought about what you would want your family to do with you?
If you were a pant shitter?
Yeah, once you start losing your mind.
I mean, like the cliche one is like, yeah, take me out back and kill me. I want you to kill. Yeah. That's never how it ever goes. No. So I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Like talk shit. Like talk shit as you're cleaning up my poopy pants. I think that's the least I can do for them. But hey, you have free reign to say whatever you want to me.
Yeah.
If you are scooping poop out of my pants for me.
Wow. Yeah. And then when you get upset, they'll just play this recording back to you. Like you said we could, so we are.
yeah. I think that's what I'd want for my family. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah,
what about you?
I kind of always just wanted to be released into the woods someplace.
But no one's gonna do that, dude. No one's just gonna let an old man with dementia and poop problems into the woods by himself.
No, I'll just have to go. I'll just have to start driving,
right, dude.
I'll drive to a fucking hiking spot way far away.
Are you gonna take supplies?
I'll take extra pants for sure. Yeah.
No, I mean, like, are you gonna take like a tent and shit, and then you'll just be you just live in the woods until you forget how to breathe, or what?
Oh, dude, that's a good idea. Hey, I could just fucking go become a hermit in the woods, dude. Dude, it came all the way back around after almost 100 episodes. Fucking living as a hermit in the fucking goddamn motherfucking woods.
Dude, I think that's probably the best. I mean, because at that point, like, you're gonna have shit problems.
Yeah, 100%.
So better, I don't know, better to be near a stream, I reckon, and outside. Yeah. It's way better to shit outside than inside.
Yeah, 100% it is, yeah.
Yeah, the bit of a problem is there might be, depending on your area, there might be predators in this area.
Correct. Yeah.
That if you are at the point of your life where you're unable to stop yourself from pooping, you're probably also not able to put up much of a defense against a mountain lion or a bear or a wolf.
I I see your logic, although I kind of always pictured myself as being like really big and strong still, just like fucking
Yeah.
stupid and
Yeah,
shitting my pants.
how all old people are, really big and strong.
yeah, just like that. Yeah. No, you're right. I'm gonna be decrepit and sad.
Dude, and you're gonna get picked apart like asshole first because they're gonna like that. You know how some dogs like eating shit, you know?
Yeah.
I think wolves are into shit. And they're
man.
they're gonna smell you from a mile away, old shit pants.
Yeah, dude. Shit pants McGee out there in his fucking tent, dude, like a
I
shit
mean,
burrito,
I guess you
dude.
could, I don't know, take a pistol with you, and I don't know when you run out of bullets.
Sucks to suck, nerd. Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could just take bullets too. So you probably make it a bit.
Yeah, how much weight of stuff am I taking out there though, dude? Like I'm old, like I can't carry that
Yeah,
much.
you're right.
I gotta like choose between a tent and a fucking.
I mean, I
pistol.
guess you can still drive a car. So
Oh, you're right, dude.
I guess that's, you have to have at least you have to do this kind of early.
Yeah.
Maybe I should go now.
People, yeah, but
I'm
let's go,
already,
dude.
I'm already starting to I'm already starting to shit a little.
You're already shitting
So,
yourself, dude. I'm
maybe I
already
should
losing my
go.
mind. We gotta fucking. I think while we both have some strength that work together, we need to get the fuck out of here. Fuck off.
Yeah, I am actively burdening my family with my poop problems. You're right.
You've become a net negative in the equation of family.
Well,
right?
before I do, you want to get in the car before you do.
Right? Yeah.
You want to set up shelter before you before you go full poop pants.
Yeah. Because I mean, if you're just full shit in your pants, your mind is considerably begun to slip.
Sure.
So you're not even going to know probably how to make, or it's going to be very difficult to do small things, making fires, cooking food, finding food. I mean, I guess you got to do it early enough to where you can do all these things muscle memory so that when you do completely lose your mind, your body's still puttering along, shitting itself while it gets water and fucking
maybe you strategically use the shit pants to attract the predators.
Oh, whoa!
Dome rock them.
Yeah.
And then now you got wolf, dude. You can survive for a while on a wolf, I reckon.
Yeah, you could eat wolf, I think.
But then you also have to it's kind of hard work, like skinning and pulling apart and butchering a wolf.
You gotta do it in a place with trees, so you can hang them up.
You're gonna want to. I think you're gonna want a buddy at least.
Yeah. Oh. Hey, dude.
sounds like a 2-man job, but at that point, I'm gonna, I don't have to deal with your poop, and I guess you my poop, so that makes things a bit better.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with your poop. Although I think out of the two of us,
I'd rather deal with my poop.
Yeah,
your poop is not good, man.
Yeah, it could be better on a diet of wild berries and wolf meat.
And wild berry and wolf.
It could smell a lot nicer than it does now. So far, I subsist myself on pizza, ice cream, and coffee. Black, no sugar.
You're right, dude. You're so right.
Sometimes a bowl of cereal. I think wild berries and some wolf meat, that'll clean me out. That'll get me all again back to baseline. Dude. Bro, maybe that's how we fix our poop problems. Is we go out there thinking we're just gonna die and then end up thriving on wild berries and wolf meat.
Yeah, dude, our fucking brains heal, like our minds reform the synapses, dude.
Shit, dude.
We're having to keep our head on the swivel because we're being hunted by predators. That fucking reforms some shit in your brain. Your adrenaline's pumping. You definitely get a bit trim. Get a bit leaner, dude. You're living in the woods. You're hard work out there in the woods,
Cutting woods out of the woods, picking berries, wrestling wolves, dude.
Dude, you just come back a jacked ass, grandpa's a jacked ass lumberjack, and they've already had your funeral, he just disappeared. He just disappeared, and now he's back, and he's hot.
Yo, how's it going? got gray hairs and cum gutters, baby. Fuck, dude, that's great. Yeah, dude. Can you imagine just like fucking like Wolverine, bro? Hairy chest, dude.
Yeah.
No, all your clothes are made out of pelts.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm picturing.
You're wearing pants made out of fucking, I don't know. What are those fucking? They're like cats. They're like bobcats, dude. Lynx, dude. Yeah, lynx. A bunch of fucking maybe just
lynx
squirrels,
pants
dude.
on.
Just fucking wear some squirrel skin pants.
Yeah, dude. Squirrel jockstrap.
Oh yeah, bro. Fucking banana hammock, dude. Taxidermied squirrel banana hammock, dude. Fuck
Yeah.
So what
dude, and you know what would happen, man? You'd sit your old ass right back on that couch.
Yeah.
You'd order everything you ever want from Amazon. You eat fucking pizza and burgers and ice cream.
Go right back to it, dude. Dead.
Yeah,
just die. You like sit down in a soft chair for the first time in like 20 years. You know, you're almost 100 and you're jacked. You sit down in the lazy boy, you fall asleep and your body just shuts down.
Yeah.
I've had a good run.
Damn.
That'd be wild.
That's a good way to go.
Dude, I reckon, hey. Like
much better than you know, shitting your pants.
Yeah.
And having your family scoop it out.
But wouldn't that be the fucking kicker, dude? Wouldn't that be the fucking kicker? Is you die in that lazy boy, and then your body just
shit yourself,
releases all them wild berries and wolf meat that you've been eating for a week, just straight into it, like even lifts your body up a little bit. Just, oh yeah, hell yeah. All
okay,
right. I love you, dudes.
Let's wrap it there, dude.
Yeah, good. Can't end it on anything better than that. See you guys. Love you guys. Bye bye.
Goodbye.